Buenos dias and welcome back to Spanish class. This is Parte II in a series about comida, a series about food. Last week, we talked about desayuno. Desayuno is breakfast. So if you have seen the video about desayuno, then you are in the right place. You have found the next part. If you have not watched the video about desayuno, you will need to stop this video and go watch that one first. For those of you that are ready for parte dos, you are going to need papel, hoja de papel, and lápiz. You will also need your dancing feet again and your good attitude. I did not find good attitude. I still look for it. I'll be back when I find it, okay? Bye. All right, Pedro is doing his own thing. All right, so last week, desayuno. Let's quickly review those words before we go on to some new things. So let's see here. I have got to shrink my video. There we go. Here we go. All I want you to do is repeat after me. Say desayuno. Cereal. Yogur. Fruta. Huevos. Tocino. Pan. Hot cakes. Waffle. Chorizo. All right, at this point, what I want you to do is pause this video and I want you to dance along to the Desayuno music video, which is brand new. It is posted on YouTube, but if you are one of my students doing this for your NTI work, you will find it posted in Google Classroom. You can click on the link there. I want you to listen to the song and do the dance. And when it's done, you'll come back here and resume this video. So go ahead and pause. All right, I hope you got a chance to do the video. Now, here's what I have for you to do. Grab your paper and your pencil, and we have some riddles to solve. The answer to each of these riddles is one of the desayuno words, one of those vocab words. So on your paper, write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do not have to copy down these riddles, but you're going to write down the answers. You're going to want to have your notes from last week. If you don't have your notes on the breakfast food words and you do not recall them, you may want to go back to the video from last week to the vocabulary section and copy down those words. You guys are going to need some time to complete this, so this is another moment where you should pause the video. Go ahead and pause. All right, welcome back. Let's go over the answers to these riddles. I am spelled the same in Spanish as I am in English. Now, there could be a couple different answers, but we can only use each vocab word once. So the best fit here would be cereal. Cereal is spelled the same, only pronounced different. Número dos. I am spelled the same in English except minus one letter. Which one is that? Yogurt. Yogurt is spelled the same as yogurt except there's no T, no te. All right, número tres. I sound and look similar to a word in English. Key thing here is similar, not the same. I look and sound similar. Best answer would be fruta. Fruta kind of sounds and looks like fruit. Fruta. Número cuatro. To talk about me in Spanish, just use English words. Thing to pay attention to here is words, plural, more than one. What breakfast food has to use two or more English words. Hotcakes. Número 5. I may look like the word for a type of container, but I really am the Spanish word for bread. That would be pan, because it looks like pan. All right, the next one. I have a silent H. That would be huevos. And this número 7 is not really a riddle. It's just obvious. I am the Spanish word for bacon. Tocino. There we have it. All right, guys, I think it is time for us to move on to our new set of vocab words. Welcome to La Comida, Parte II. All right, we're about to construct a new vocab list. So find some space on your paper or find another sheet of paper to start a new vocab list. It's time for lunch. The word for lunch is almuerzo. So put this at the top of your list and underline it because this is the title, almuerzo, lunch. Now, again, depends on where you come from. Some people are going to call this meal of the day almuerzo, but in other places, they might just refer to it as comida. We know comida just means food, but they just use comida to refer to lunch. So it all depends on the context of when they're saying comida. I know in Mexico, they often use the word comida and not so much almuerzo. But we are going to be using almuerzo because it is still understood everywhere. All right, our first almuerzo word is sandwich. Ooh, another hard one. Just kidding. Sandwich is spelled the same as sandwich. So you want to write this word down and then you want to put it equals next to it and you want to write down what it means, which in this case, it's the same exact spelling. We just have to pronounce it differently. Say sandwich. If you remember I in Spanish, remember I, a, e, o, u. So this is E, so we have to have that sound. So say sandwich. Say sandwich. Now, there might be other words for sandwich. There's different ways to spell it in Spanish. And some people might be thinking, I thought a sandwich is a torta. A torta is maybe a type of sandwich, but a torta is something different. We'll talk about that later. All right, so sandwich. Next word. Hamburguesa. A big one. Copy it down. Hamburguesa. And that means hamburger. I'll tell you how to spell hamburger in just a moment, but I'll give you time to copy down hamburguesa. All right, hamburger. Let me spell it in Spanish, see if you can get it, and then I'll spell it in English. Hamburger. That is Hamburger. Hamburger. Or in Spanish, hamburguesa. Say hamburguesa. Notice it also has an H like huevos, but H is silent, so we start pronouncing with the A. So hamburguesa. Say hamburguesa. This can be, it's funny to mispronounce this word. Okay, say I did not know the different ways. I didn't know that H is silent. I didn't know that A is ah. I just didn't know how the letters make their sounds in Spanish. I might, and say, I'm from the country, I might say hamburguesa. Now, hamburguesa is not the correct pronunciation. It's fun to say, and it sounds kind of funny to say hamburguesa, but we have to say hamburguesa. Hamburguesa. Good job, Peter. All right. Okay, so proceeding forward. Next, pizza. Ooh, another easy one because it is spelled the same and pretty much sounds the same. Pizza. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. This is one of those words that's borrowed from Italian, and we use it in Spanish and English. Easy, spelled the same, just like sandwich. How about that? Not so hard. Let's say what we have so far. Say almuerzo, sandwich, hamburguesa, pizza. Okay, next is papas fritas. Ooh, I like to talk about this one. Give you a moment to copy it down. French fries. Or you could just write down fries, okay? Papas fritas. Fries is F-R-I-E-S. All right, so papas fritas is fun to talk about because check it out. All right, first off, we have to understand why there are two words. One does not say French and the other does not say fries. In Spanish, we have the word, let's see, papas. Papas is potatoes and fritas are fried. So it's fried potatoes. And what are French fries except fried potatoes? That's what they are. So this is just more literal. Papas fritas. Okay, now here's the thing. This word papas, it looks like another Spanish word we know. It's the word dad. Okay, dad in Spanish is going to be papas. It's going to be spelled the same as potato, except you're going to have the little line over your second A. There's going to be a line right here. Let me see if I can draw it on there. I've never done this before. Aha, yes. Okay, you're going to have that, and that would mean dad, papa. Papa is a dad, okay? But if you don't have that line, then you have potatoes. And now there's a little bit of different sound. Papa and papa. We have dad, papa, and potato, papa. This is important, whether you have that line over the A or not, because in one instance, you're saying fried potatoes. In another instance, you would be saying fried dads. Now, we don't want to fry dads. We want to fry our potatoes. So papas fritas. Okay, good. Let's proceed forward to our next word. Our next one is ensalada. Ensalada is salad. Ensalada. Salad. Inside the word ensalada, you have the word salad. The S-A-L-A-D. Salad is inside ensalada. So if you come across this word in reading, muy fácil, very easy to tell what it means, okay? All right, we're getting near the end of our lista, so let's review what we have. Say almuerzo, sandwich, hamburguesa, pizza, papas fritas, ensalada, and sopa. Sopa is soup. All right, sopa. I have a funny story about sopa that I need to share with you guys. All right, so back before Senor Hodge went to Mexico to study Spanish, I had enough Spanish that I could make a little bit of conversation. I really learned to speak Spanish well and understand it well when I was in Mexico, but before, I could get by. So I had a friend in Mexico, and one time I tried talking on the telefono with this amigo, and I was actually in Walmart at the time, and I was there looking for laundry detergent because I needed to do some laundry. So mi amigo on the telefono, he asked me He asked me, of course, in Spanish, what are you doing? And I told him in Spanish that I was in Walmart, but then I didn't know how to say laundry detergent in Spanish. I don't know how to say detergent in Spanish. So um, I thought, okay, I could say I'm buying soap to wash my clothes. That would make sense too, because what is laundry detergent except soap? So I said, I am buying sopa to wash my clothes. I thought sopa would be the Spanish word for soap, right? Wrong. Sopa means soup. The Spanish word for soap is jabón, something totally different. So I ended up telling my friend that I am buying soup to wash my clothes. He was probably very confundido, like, very confused. I think that's a funny little story. Okay, that is our list, guys. You have got it all. Don't forget that sopa means soup and not soap. So say almuerzo, sandwich, hamburguesa, pizza, papas fritas, ensalada, sopa. All right, Peter, I need you for this next part. Will you come over here? I am coming as fast as I can. I am here. What do you want? We're going to fill out something together. Check this out. Here are some meals from some of our fast food restaurants. We're going to take turns going through each one. I want you to tell me in Spanish what the answers are. So I will start with McDonald's. McDonald's, first there we have an hamburguesa, and then we have papas fritas. Oh, good. You do a good job. I think I found good attitude because I'd be so positive. Oh, that's great. All right, so it's your turn. You're going to do Wendy's. All right, we look at Wendy's, and there is hamburguesa, and that look like ensalada. Very good. Hamburguesa and ensalada. All right, it's my turn. It's time for Subway, or in Spanish, I'd say Subway. Okay, Subway. There is a sandwich and a sopa. And it's a soup, not soap. Oh, good. All right, next one, Fazoli's. We have pizza. Good. And we have another ensalada. Yes, another ensalada. That's right, because you had an ensalada for Wendy's as well. All right. Oh, look at it's Arby's. Hey, Peter, why don't you do this one? Because I know that you like Arby's a lot. Oh yes, I love Arby's. It is so good. All right. First we have a sandwich. It's a Reuben. Yummy. Reuben sandwich. And we have papas fritas curly fries. Oh, good. I like papas fritas when they are curly fries. Good. Papas fritas. Good. I knew you would like that one, Peter. So yes. Which is your favorito? Those are the students that are watching this video. Why don't you think about which one of these is your favorito and then say out loud what is in that meal. So I'll go first, and then we'll pause and we'll let you do your turn. I think if I had to choose out of all of these, I'm going to go with Subway, the sandwich, and in Spanish it's y, so I can just say y. The sandwich y sopa. All right, students, which one's yours? Say it out loud. Even though you might just be there by yourself, go ahead and say it out loud. And Piero, I think I can guess. Oh yes, you know me very well now that we have all of these days here in the house. Okay, so I love Arby's, sandwich, Reuben, and curly papas fritas. Good. I can see you're very, very much more positive this week, Peter. That is great. All right, so that concludes our lesson today. If you are doing NTI work and have accessed this video via Google Classroom, you have a little exit slip on Google Forms to fill out. And that would be it. So go ahead and fill out that form and you are done with your Spanish work for today. Have a good rest of your day, or in Spanish, que tengas un buen día. Adiós.